Okay, so we're back starting the JJK Phantom Parade videos. I hope everyone's doing amazing today. And I took a little break from JJK. Honestly, it was pretty nice. I'm just happy to talk about JJK again. I hope you guys are watching this video. I'm going to continue making JJK content. And like I said, I wanted to branch more so to variety and not focusing on only one game. Seven Deadly Sin Origin is probably going to get a beta, and also Bleach Soul Resonance, both getting a beta in the summer. I'm probably going to play those. And I hope you guys also watch that. Ethereal Restart was very enjoyable. Views were honestly pretty much as expected, very good. I'm honestly very happy with them. And now we have to talk about some pretty important information that I didn't get to talk about before I started making my Ethereal Restart videos. Now, before getting into that, I want to give a quick shout out. I'm really liking this guy's content. So his name is Joshin. I think that's how you would pronounce it. And I really like what he's doing. I actually think his videos are very well edited. And honestly, what captured me was his thumbnails. As someone who does like graphic design on the side, I do think they look very good too. So honestly, I think you could watch some of his videos. If he gives me permission in the future, I might react to whatever videos he makes because I genuinely really like them. And I watched the Yuji one off camera. It says I stopped here, but I sure as hell did not. And yeah, I think they're really good videos. So just check them out if you want more JJK content. I think they're honestly really good videos. Even if there's not many, I think they're all worth the watch. Now, what are we talking about today? Well, they updated the website, that was like a week ago. I'm so sorry, y'all. But listen, I needed to get prepared for Ethereum, and I made bank. Okay, I made bank. So, who's to blame? Not me and not you. So I'm blaming it on JJK, even if they did nothing. What is the important info that I forgot to talk about? Well, they said in this tweet a week ago, we plan to release additional information about the 1.5 anniversary around mid-June. So stay tuned. So this video is going to be talking about part 3 of the 1.5 anniversary and also what to expect afterwards. Now, what I mean by afterwards is from after 1.5 until the second anniversary. Now, I think this is on theme for this video. Now, the main reason is because I'm basically I'm closing off the chapter for the first half of 2025, and we're setting up for the second half and forwarding after the half anniversary, and that's kind of what I want to talk about. So let's really get into this. I want to focus on who I think this is, and there's two options that is floating around. Now, it's either a red Nanami or a red Ghetto. There's no in between. And let me pull up the memory just to give you a visual. It should be event. No, is it login? Yeah, this one. So this is the memory I'm talking about, and these are the 5 units that have a shot. And we got Gojo, we got Shoko, and maybe we get Hybera. I just don't think. I don't think he's anniversary worthy, guys. I'm sorry, but bro, when this is already considered the worst anniversary yet, you don't bring out a Hybera. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. If they bring out Hybera, it's gonna be very funny. I'm gonna be happy as long as he's red. I'm happy. I don't give a fuck who it is. As long as they help me clear the red floors, hey, that's good. But I just don't think it's gonna be Hybera. So it's between Ghetto and Nanami. Now, why would Nanami be red? Well, a lot of characters in 2025 have gotten SSR versions off of the SR, right? Not everyone, but there was Maki. There was Mekamaru. I think there was a yellow. No, it was also Inumaki. It was Inumaki. Yeah, it was Inumaki. Was there another one? I don't think there was another one. I guess you could count green Saki and then yellow Kaido. So they like making the SSR versions of the lower rarities is basically what they like doing. And that would mean SR Nanami, he is red, he would be SSR red. So it's between Ghetto and Nanami. Now, why Ghetto? Well, it would be in theme also. He would be very cool to put next to Domain Gojo. And it would be more thematic, quote unquote, to release the Domain Gojo rerun alongside Nanami, right? So yeah, this tweet basically confirms that mid-June we're getting part 3. And why the fuck? Because this means we have 2 weeks of dead content. We literally are getting nothing this week. Bro, if I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to be so pissed if I see something, but I don't think I will. So we're going to get 2 weeks until mid-June, which I think mid-June is more so counting. I think it was June 18th. So until June 18th, we got jack shit. Guys, that's over 2 weeks. That's over 2 weeks, bro. That's insane. That's insane. They released Shoko, no content. Figure it out. Just figure it out. Go fuck yourself, right? Insane. Actually, just insane. But part 3 is going to have a couple of things. First of all, it's going to have the Toji Imaginary Realm. Did not mean to click on that. Toji Imaginary Realm. as we see here, right? So this is going to be there. Besides that, it's going to obviously have the new unit. And if there's no new unit, then GG. And then it should have SP buffs. Now, why do I think it's going to be Ghetto? Because he just fits more. Also, how do you do a Gojo Shoko anniversary, but not put in the third person to the trio? Especially recently, I've seen even some artists like making posts about how like Yuji, Nobara, and Megumi were like the new trio. Like the trio is so special in this community that releasing Gojo, Shoko, Nanami, Gojo, Shoko, Hybera would make no sense, right? It would not, right? So Ghetto is the logical option and also the best option if you think about it. If we get Nanami, we still do not have a good stat debuffer because this guy sucks ass, bro. As a stat debuffer, he's giving 80%. Green Ghetto is giving a constant 160%. Green Ghetto is doing double that while still doing better damage. Keep that in mind. So we do need a red Ghetto to fill up the slot. And it would be very cool. You got fucking Yuta, Domain Gojo, and Yuta on a team. Yuta, Domain Gojo, and Ghetto on a team. And then the fourth slot could be like, usually it's going to be Nobara, probably. Yeah, it's probably going to be Nobara. So I would say Ghetto would fit the best. In general, he would fit the best. He would stat debuff, do good sub DPS damage, which are two things we need. Because, for example, on floor 80, especially because remember, you have to be mono, right? On floor 80, SR Nanami is ran a lot, pretty much almost always ran. And that's because his damage is decent. But imagine someone who's going to help you do multiplicative damage instead of a damage increase alongside Domain Gojo. Like if you bring Ghetto in, you're going to be able to do damage while buffing. And then also not have to like have additive buffs, which is another addition that makes Ghetto so good with these two, right? Almost none of these units are really putting stat debuffs. Wait, Yuji does, right? Does he? Yeah, but it's like, it's only on his ult. So I would definitely say that having a Ghetto would be mwah. But if they do Nanami, it could work, but it would also be very funky. And I feel bad game design. And also further kind of just show how shitty this unit was. So, you know, I'd say that just forgetting about the past, acknowledging it, and giving us a Ghetto would be probably the best. But if it's an Nanami, I'm not going to be mad. I just think that's going to be an ass pick, right? So that's my thing. Now, afterwards, I'm kind of done with that. I mean, listen, I'm pretty happy that we're going to be getting a part 3. I think it was needed. After that, we're going to be getting SP buffs. I'm putting my bets on like a yellow Nanami, green Maki, blue Kamo, and then red Yuji. Those are the 4 units they're probably going to do. Red Yuji's might be just like top 3 DPS in the game when he comes out, if he gets his SP buff. Because he's already really good, already used. And I would say he'd probably be better than Nobara if he does get an SP buff. Especially just with how he works. Oh, dude, I cannot wait. If we actually get this Yuji with an SP buff, he's going to be fucking insane. Unless they, like, hold back on him, which they could. They could. But considering he's still pretty good, they could definitely make him very good. So, keep that in mind. And then, of course, we get the Toji SP battle. Or Formidable Battle, sorry. Late June, we're going to get another unit, but I don't think it's going to be that crazy. In July, though, we're getting a new Shibuya chapter, and then it's releasing, sorry, I was going to say Dagon, but it's going to release a new Phantom Metal unit, which also means we're going to get a new Formidable Battle in July because of the fact that, well, just, if you don't believe there's going to be a Formidable Battle, then you just forgot what happened here. They released Mahito with the new Formidable Battle, right? So I think this is going to be a second Formidable Battle, and it's probably going to be Dagon. He's going to be the yellow free-to-play unit. Hopefully, like, some type of DPS tank. It could work really well if they do it right with, like, a taunt. But, yeah, I think with Dagon, it could be, I think his name's Naobito, or it could be Toji. I feel like it's going to be Naobito, but it could be Toji. And then afterwards, I really think Choso is going to be before Anniversary. Like, as much as Choso is, like, an Anniversary-worthy unit, I just don't think he's going to be Anniversary, right? Like, for Annie, in my head, the actual Anniversary is going to have 2 new units, and that is probably going to be Sukuna Maharaga. And then we're going to have probably... Okay, there's multiple ways to go about this, but I think what they could do is save 0.2 Domain Gojo for next year and do JJK 0 Gojo this year, right? Domain Gojo, the 0.2 Domain Gojo from Shibuya could be next half Annie, so the 2.5 anniversary. I think that would be better, in my opinion, and just give us JJK 0 Gojo, because that would be a Taijutsu Gojo, so it would be a bit different. And then next year we get a DPS Domain Gojo, which could be pretty cool. But overall, I mean, this year I'm expecting Toji, Choso, Naobito, Dagon, Sukuna, Maharaga, JJK Zero, Gojo, maybe a Jogo, okay? Like, all those units from Shibuya are probably coming. And they're probably all going to be skips, considering the past, well, not all, but I feel like they're going to fuck them up. I mean, to be fair, the 3 that they did, like, he was not hype, I would say. He was not hype. But she was a little hype, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of fucked it up. Like, I don't know, she got her whole live stream and then she sucked. Like, not that she sucked on launch. On launch, she could have been considered the best, but then the content was not tailor-made for her, so I don't know what the fuck they were doing. He's still good, but then got replaced right away. So, let's hope second half of second half of 2025 is way better. But with that, I'm done. Let me know what you think. Is it going to be Ghetto? Is it not going to be Ghetto? What are you expecting for the 1.5 anniversary? I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching this video. Bye-bye.